Mini girl. Hi, mini girl. Mom's gonna put some wheels on this thing. Hi, everybody. Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize it started. Hello, hello. My allergies are starting their descent. Ay, ay, ay. All right, as you come on in, give us a thumbs up if you would. We'd love it. And tell us who you are, if you like. And maybe tell us what you're working on, what kind of a project you're doing. I am, if you saw our Sunday live, we got the Donna Jordan, we got the diamond squared cut and set up. Hi, Julie. However, we discovered a little oopsie-doo. The problem is I've clearly, stretched stuff in the wrong direction. Because my blocks got a little honky-tonk. Hi, Donna. So I went back. I did find the ones that I had sewn before. I found all the strip sets that I sewed before. So we're cooking with total fire now. The grill is hot. Okay. So I'm not going to, I don't know what to do. To be honest with you, I just don't know what to do. I don't know if I should use, well, I'm going to use them because I'm not going to, what am I going to do with them? So, the question is, do I try and kind of square them up? Or do I, like cut them? Or do I sew them wonky like this? And I don't know. Is that a dumb question? Hi, Stacy. Okay. Weird weather down here in Florida. I feel like I should probably square them up. But I don't know. Well, let's put this one to the side, maybe. Let's put this one to the side, and then, and try and get a couple more. Let's do another one. And I did notice that on some of these, it's probably a little bit of both. But all my strips are, I mean, none of them are even, well, I say none of them. This one's almost 9. I think my 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I think my seam allowances are a little off, which is odd since the name of my channel is 1/4 inch seam. Sometimes a little scant, sometimes a little big. Anyway, machine quilting my split bars quilt. Yahoo, Julie! However, that being said, I don't know that none of them are 9.5. Which, based on the way that whole thing laid out, I don't think they're supposed to be 9.5. What I really just want is for everybody to be a little bit more square. So, let's just try another one. Let's just try one more. Hi, Donna. I have some that I cut. Where's the ones I cut? So anyway, that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I found the rest of the pattern. That was a nice thing. I did find the pattern for the Shamrock project that I had started that I was moaning about a few weeks ago. And the pattern was a free pattern. Did we doubt that? By Wooden Spools. How cute is that? Hi, Dubravka. By Wooden Spools. And it's the Shamrock pattern. Phyllis Stewart. Now, she says in here, here's a quick and easy to make. Just it can be simple. It can be a simple and small quilt with just one shamrock that's 14 by 14, I think. Or you can make 4 blocks. You can make 4 of the blocks and put them together into a nice wall hanging. 28 by 28. Each little inner square finishes at 1.5. To make, see, here's where I got messed up when I was doing it. My little half square triangles, and I think I was probably, maybe we'll just kind of start over, start from scratch. I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what we're going to do because I have, I think, everything cut. So maybe later this week we'll do, oh my God, it's Thursday. What in the heck? What in the heck? All right. Let's not bury that, Angela. Otherwise you'll forget that you're supposed to be doing it next. Okay, so let's see if... First we got to cut these. All right. So, anyway, that's what we're working on. How's everybody doing tonight? Who the heck are you? I am better today. Yeah. It's been a week. How's your week been? Hi, ballet girl. I forgot your name. I'm so sorry. There's just not enough space in the sponge left up here. It's just, I'm running out of room. Okay, we need 2 9.5. See, this is just so curved. This. Like the strip set is so curved. Hi, Jean. See, you can see it. And I'm not taking them apart. Okay, let's see. Let us see. Let's cut from this side. Oh. Hi, Candace. It has been a week. First week at a new job. Well, congratulations on a new job. But yeah, the first week, you feel like you just landed on the planet, don't you? But you know what? You're going to be all right, Candace. Yeah, it's all going to work out. But it has been a week. Yeah. Tears, yelling at people on the phone. I've done all of it this week. I'm glad there's no real paperwork in this sewing room other than patterns. I just instantly feel better. Donna, how do you like it, Candace? Yes, how do you like it? Do you like the job? Or are you, it's been a week, this is the first week at a new job, and I don't want to go back. Because I know that too. Hi, Jean. I think I already said hi to Jean. Donna, me too with the this week. I think, and I don't really follow this kind of stuff, but there was that great big moon, that big blood red full moon. I don't remember what they called it. And I think it just threw everything a little, wah, because that's how it felt. And then yesterday, in the afternoon, I was on hold with the company that I had to resolve something with. I was on hold for 5 hours. No, I was on hold for almost 4 hours. About 3.5 hours. I was on hold for an hour and a half the first time. Somebody picked up. They got our information so they could pull up our account. And then he said, okay, hold on while I pull it up. Just hold on. I said, okay, no problem. And he put me on hold. And then 2 minutes later, the call dropped. And I didn't realize the call had dropped for 20 minutes. And then I had to start all over again. And I was back on hold for another hour and a half. 8, 9.5. Oh my goodness. But you know what? We're coming out of it. We're coming out of it. Well, and though the weather is changing, I still slept terrible last night. It was too hot, and it was just. Don't you just hate those? I hate those days where you like you're so excited to go to bed. Like I'm like, oh, I'm so exhausted. Nice hot shower. Climb into the sheets, and just. And then I slept like poop. All right, let's see here. I'm going to do something. Some of you may have to close your eyes. I'm going to trim this just a little bit right here. Because if I do that, it will just about be square. Probably not how you're supposed to do it, but you know what? It's my sewing room. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. Okay. Okay, now, mostly reading lots of procedures, but it will be getting busy the next few weeks. Well, busy's usually good. Makes the days go faster. Okay. Okay, let me sew this one. There you go. Okay. Oh, goodness. All right. So let's go over here. Ay, what in the world? Hang on. Nope. Nope. Tell you what. Maybe I don't know how to use a ruler good enough. How is this possible? Something, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, 9.5. Okay, are y'all with me here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. 9.5. Seriously. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. Okay. What are we this way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And God only knows what. But we stretch it out. We're really at 9. See, that's the problem with this strip set. I think I'm going to have to figure out a solution for that because I'm not sewing consistently. I'm just not. I think I need to slow down. Okay, let's try it again. Take 2. What are y'all making for dinner? I did boiled cabbage, smoked sausage, cut it up into like however big you want. You could do like bite-sized pieces, but I wouldn't recommend bite-sized pieces because, hi Madeline, because if you do the bite-sized pieces on the summer sausage, it's going to really cook really fast. So I usually do like 3 or 4 inch cuts on the smoked sausage, summer sausage, whatever comes in the the rope. And then some baby red potatoes. Throw it all in a pot, cover it with cold water, and boil it. Oh my God, does grilled cheese sound amazing? I mean, my cabbage pot doesn't sound bad, but I'll tell you what I could really go for that I think we're going to have tomorrow. Even though it's not, my husband is not, Steve is not a pizza guy. He's not really much of an Italian food guy. Doesn't really care for pasta. Loves a sauce that has a lot of meat in it, or meatballs, or sausage, or he likes the meat, the protein, not one for the carbs. I, on the other hand, being Italian, at least half Italian, I love Italian food. I love it. I grew up with it. I wish I hadn't taken for granted the fact that my grandmother cooked it so just you know, a certain way. Because now I miss it. And I end up buying sauce in a jar. Yeah, grilled cheese. And he's not a big pizza fan. Who's not a big pizza fan? But we're not doing pizza tonight. We're going to do a relatively healthy dinner. Okay, let's see. When you sew strips, you can't sew them in the same direction. There you go. Keep sewing them in the same direction. I've been sewing them in the same direction. Team pizza. Yes! That's the problem, Madeline. So, that's what I need to do. I got to start sewing them alternate. I got it. Gosh, that sounds like it was pretty obvious. But not obvious to me. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Because that makes sense. Okay, Dubrovka's having chicken wings and potato salad. Chicken wings. Oh, I love chicken wings. Goodish is having pizza. I will be making a meatloaf soon. Mashed potatoes and dill carrots. Gosh, such good dinners. All right, here we go. Let's just see if this one is any better or still wonky. Madeline, thank you for that fantastic tip. Okay, let's just finger press it open and see how we look. Much better. Much better. Much better. Okay. Much better. Okay. So we may not get through the whole other side, the whole, you know, no, because I gotta cut more fabric. So, but okay. All right. Okay. Okay, don't panic. Just kidding. Not totally square, but that's okay. Pretty close. Pretty close. That. I want to show you guys the wings from scratch, air fry, and they're easy and delicious. Oh, yum. Haha. No problem, grasshopper. I think I tried wings once in the air fryer, and trust me when I say I did something wrong, because they didn't come out very good. So, I probably should play with it a little bit more, because everybody talks about it's so easy, and they come out so good. You have any tips, Dubrovka? Any secrets you're holding back? Okay, I think I'm going to sew this one together. Hold on. She says on here, if you guys have the pattern, Donna Jordan says on here, lay out the blocks. Said on here. We miss you, Donna. Lay out the blocks in a 3x4 arrangement as shown in the picture of the finished quilt. It's a 4x4. It's not 3x4. It's 4x4. Yeah, not 3x4. 4x4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Actifry. Oh, Actifry. Oh. Huh. I love them, but they take too long if making more than 4 or 5. Oh, yeah. You know what? I think that's my problem. I've kind of learned that. You know, you can't crowd stuff in there. You got to give space for the air to move around. So I made Steve a sandwich about a week ago to take with him. Came back, and it was in a little cooler bag, and it had a little thing in there. It was a fantastic sandwich, let me tell you. It was fantastic. I'm going to sew these 4 together. I want to see how this looks. So I made him a sandwich. Didn't eat it. So I stuck it in the fridge, and I thought, oh, I'll just stick it in the air fryer for a few minutes the next day and eat it. Fantastic. My lunch is done. Well, the next day, I pulled it out of the little Tupperware container that I had it in which I had wrapped it in a paper towel so that it would, you know, whatever. Here's the other thing. Sometimes you have to slow down. Sometimes I have a tendency to sew too fast, and when stuff's coming off the back of my machine, I'm letting it curve. Do you ever do that? Let me see if I can put it on this way. You know, you're sewing like this, and then as you get towards the end of your whatever you're sewing, you start just ever so slightly curving to the left because you know it's going to come off. And what in the heck? What's happened here? Well, that's not going to work. Lord. It's not going to work. It's way off. Anyway, the next day, oh my God, but it was perfect. Okay, Angela, stop freaking out. Anyway, so the next day I took the sandwich in the paper towel and I put the air fryer on and I put it in the air fryer. But you know, sometimes the wind really gets going in those things. The air really, I mean, air fryer, it gets going. And all of a sudden I started to smell something. So I opened up the drawer, and sure enough, that paper towel had flapped its way right up to the little heating unit. So be careful with that. I think that's probably why you're supposed to use parchment paper, and so that it sits down. 12 wings, 30 minutes, works like magic. Wings do sound good. But I got too much to do tonight. We had to fix our toilet. So that consumed like most of Monday and a good portion of Tuesday. Because it just always a simple project that turns into, you know, a not so simple project. So it, but my bathroom looks fantastic now. Fantastic. And if you're new to the channel, you should know this is just what we do. We just come, I was going to say we shoot the you know what. We chit chat. We sew. We talk about what we're making for dinner. We talk about what horrendously dumb thing I've done in the last few days. And this is what we do. I hope you enjoy it, because I always have a blast. I find when I hold my fingers to guide the material on the side of the foot, it veers. It veers off. That makes a lot of sense. If you've got your hand too dominant on the side of the fabric, as opposed to here. This is where my grandmother used to sew. And she did a lot of piecework. She did women's lingerie and garments, undergarments and bras and that kind of thing. And she did a lot of stuff in volume. Girdles and that kind of thing. That's what we used to call them, girdles. Which is another thing. Now we call it shapewear. It used to be a girdle. Anyway. But she sewed right in front. Right near her foot. Not that foot. This foot. All right, let's see here. Let's just see where we end up on this thing. I don't know. What's happening up here? Ah, geez. The thread has pulled the bobbin spool down. What are you doing? What are you doing? And oddly enough, it just about squared itself up. I mean, not totally, but the point is spot on. You couldn't invent a point better. Look at that. Spot on. All right, let's do the other one and see how it goes. Okay, how am I sewing this now? Okay, like this. Okay. Okay, let's see. I don't know, ladies. I don't know. There's no thread. Oh my gosh. Honestly today. Seriously, I've had enough. I've had enough. Still not threading right. And I just haven't had time to investigate it. Okay. There's that. Okay. Come on now, sweetie pie. I think I'm going to do it. You guys are going to freak out. If you were sitting here, you'd be freaking out that I'm going to do it this way. But I'm having to kind of compensate for stuff not quite lining up. So let's see if this will work. And then I have to, hi Jackie. And then I have to go, I need to take Minnie for a little walk. She's going to walk today. Okay, now let's see if we can put these two together. I really can't until I press it. But, here, I'm going to pin it so you guys can see. Because I think it's going to be all right. Even though, I mean, thank goodness Madeline gave me a little tip there on what might be one of the causes that my strip sets are coming out so wonky is the way that I'm putting them together. So I think that once I resolve that, yes, I think we'll be cooking with fire. That's how it's going to look. These two are sewn together, and the bottom two are sewn together. I just haven't sewn them together in the middle because I want to press and trim it a little bit, but I have to run. So that's the first piece of Diamond Squared. This is the little center piece. You can go to Jordan Fabrics, go to their free patterns section. This is what I'm working on. I'm not going to work on it indefinitely right now. I'm going to switch around patterns and projects that I'm working on. So like tomorrow or Saturday, I'll put up a video and maybe I could get a row of the split bars done. And then it's very cheerful. If you go to their website, even if you're not going to do the project, if you go to the website, somebody on here is doing it. But if you go to the website and you download this, or you see it in color, printed in color on your monitor, on your phone or your monitor or whatever, it is so happy. It's such a cheerful quilt. It's going to be so happy. So, yeah. Okay, we're making progress. Progress is good. And then I'm going to pull out, so next week we'll be working on, and probably start on Sunday, this Shamrock by Wooden Spools. It's a free pattern, Wooden Spools. And you're looking for Shamrock pattern. And it's this one right here. I had started it years ago, but I thought I was doing something wrong. Now I figured out what I'm doing wrong, so we're going to fix it this week. So, Wooden Spools, Shamrock pattern, and that's what we're going to do on Sunday. All right? Bada bing, bada boom. I'm very happy that everyone is finally starting to get, I think, at least some slightly better weather. So enjoy the coming of spring. And do remember only a 1/4 inch seam, because part of my problem here is, sometimes a little less, a little more, a little here, a little there, and now your 1/4 inch is just gone. And without a 1/4 inch seam, we don't even have a channel. So I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And then you'll know when we do lives, or when new videos come out, or when shorts come out, because you guys are just fantastic. And you make every single day that I'm here, whether it's live or on a video, and you guys comment, you guys make my days better. And I just love it. And we finally hit 2,000 subscribers. Yahoo! On our way to 2 million. And I think that was it. I think that's about it. I think I covered everything. Bye, Jean. Yes, it's a very happy block. It's a very happy pattern. If you do it in this kind of color theme, which is how it was on there, oranges and yellows and just really bright, fun colors. Oh, it's so happy. So with that, have a fantastic evening. Enjoy your dinner. Have a fabulous day tomorrow. I'll see you guys Saturday. We'll have a video out on Saturday. And then we have live on Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I love you guys. Have a great night. God bless our troops. Bye.